Testing. Okay, good. All right, guys, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Note. It is Thursday, October 21, 2021. This is G.A.R Capital's Morning Note. Thank you so much for joining me today and every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. Before we begin, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, white logo, click on that. Turn notifications, like our channel, like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and comment any of your questions. We'll be happy to answer them as soon as we can. Thanks again. All right, let's talk about it. Dow futures are down 85 points off the lows. NASDAQ down about a quarter point. S&P futures bouncing off the 50-day on the hourly, down 0.20%. The Russell 2000 futures down 0.15%, performing the best among the indices. 82.87 for crude, down 0.62% a barrel. Gold futures are flat, 17.84. 24.35 for silver, down 0.39% after a big boost yesterday. 10-year yields 1.655%. The dollar is up slightly, 93.61. The VIX is up 15.86, up 2.39%. The euro dollar is down 9 pips, 116.42, and the dollar yen 113.97, down 37 pips currently. Ethereum futures looking to test all-time highs. It's at 42.39. We did break 4,300 earlier this morning. Bitcoin futures are down 2%. At 65,205, spot price at 64,956. Let's go and take a look at Ethereum together. Here we are on Binance. Let's see. The fiat. Let me see if I can have the. There we go. I had the pair charted already. All right, nice big boost to 43.75. The all-time high, I believe, was 43.80. We were close. Came back down to 42.14. So we're off, what, $160 off the highs. Again, still a great chart, beautiful to see, but again, not quite at all-time highs yet. Close, but not quite there. But again, I'm pretty sure we'll get there pretty soon anyway, so Ethereum looking very nice. I had an Instagram live video that I posted on our Instagram. Feel free to take a look at that. I was talking Bitcoin and the acceptance of new technology, and a lot more fun stuff and some of your questions. So feel free to check that out. Give it a like if you like it. If you don't like it, well, you can feel free to tell me in the comments that I suck. It's fine. I totally get it. All right, so good morning, all. Let's take a look at some of the news that came out today. Weekly jobless claims fall to fresh pandemic-era low of 290,000. That's very nice to see. That's where we're getting a little bit of a bounce here on E-mini futures. You could see that we're pretty much just riding that 50-day moving average on the hourly so far. So again, not much really to concern ourselves with, but again, some good news on that. Crocs reported earnings today. They're up pre-market. A lot of names reported today. Let's go ahead and take a look at some pre-market movers, and then we'll start answering some questions. Okay, pre-market movers. DD Global is up 4.5%. That's really the only name that I see here out of the big movers. Pre-market. Coca-Cola is up 0.09%. Intel's down 0.45%. IBM reported earnings today. They're down 5.5%. Microsoft's marginally down. Chevron is down with energy, down 0.49%. McDonald's up 0.12%. I believe they report next week. Verizon up down 0.22%. Dow Chemical down up 0.27%. Johnson & Johnson is up 0.23% pre-market. Caterpillar down 1.12% in the Dow. In the S&P, AT&T is up 1.24% after their earnings report. American Airlines up 1% after their earnings report. Alaska Air is up in sympathy with it. Apple's down 0.32%. ExxonMobil is down 0.69% with the barrel of oil being down today currently. There was some news from from Bloomberg regarding the Permian Basin that now we're starting to get more rigs online, more drilling. So again, we talked about this on the Instagram Live in regards to supply and demand. You could see here, I did post it, Permian oil production close to pre-pandemic levels in accordance with Bloomberg. I talked about that yesterday in regards to how we are starting to get back to normal. We're not there yet, but we're starting to get there. That's why we're getting back, stocks are going up, people are going back to work, wages are up. So again, we're getting that recovery pre-pandemic. So we're going to have like two timelines here. We have pre-COVID and post-COVID, or you can have three during COVID, the lockdown, let's just say. So again, feel free to take a look at that article on Bloomberg. It is here on our Twitter. Feel free to check that out. NVIDIA GeForce now gets RTX 830 upgrade to stake on Stadia and iCloud. I have no idea what that means, but again, I own NVIDIA and I love the news. Usually new news is good news. Let's take a look at NVIDIA pre-market. It is up marginally on the news, but it is down pre-market with the rest of tech because of the NASDAQ being down 0.24%. Keep in mind, guys, the NASDAQ has been leading the way other than yesterday, Monday and Tuesday. The Dow gained, value stocks gained yesterday. So again, a little bit of rotation, not a huge deal. So in regards to what we're looking at in the market, I mean, not really much to do. All we did was open one trade yesterday, which was Apple 150 calls with a ton of volume. So we're holding that. Let's see what we get in regards to that. All right, good morning, guys. Good morning. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Where do you think Apple will go into earnings? Again, I think we'll run up into earnings, but after that, it really is, we don't know. So again, the 150s had tons of volume. I think about 240,000 worth of volume. We traded that. We got as high as 37%. We didn't get to close it. We're red now slightly, but again, I'm expecting a boost. Again, with that volume, I think we should get to 150 by the end of the week easily, if not higher. So again, I do think that we still have a little bit of a bullish run left for Thursday and Friday. I'm expecting that. Let's see. I'm sorry, I was just checking something here. Let's go ahead and see what other questions we have today. What are we watching today? Kind of tough to say. Really what I'm watching here is Apple. I'm watching SPY a little bit. Again, we're right on the 50, but on top, other than that, it's really just earnings for the most part. So we have to see where the market goes. The only real trade I like right now is Apple. Tesla did report earnings. We know that. It is kind of bottoming out here right around 853, 854. Again, I traded Tesla for a quick scalp, the 900 calls. I got like 10% on it, and I got out of that. That was, I believe, yesterday or the day before. So I was pretty just happy with just getting that. But no, I talked about Tesla again. I think Tesla numbers were stellar. I think they're a buy. I think you should own it, obviously. But again, with earnings, again, profit taking, new quarter, a lot of fund managers are probably took Tesla right at the beginning of October and are taking some profits. That's totally fine. But long term, Tesla's amazing company. They're doing great things, and everyone keeps betting against them, and they keep losing against Elon. So that's props to Elon. Thoughts on Blink? Ready for a run? Let's see. I do own Blink. Blink right now is choppy on the 1 hour, so not much there. On the daily, again, we're still stuck in a Palantir type range, 37.78 between 25. Below 25, I'm a buyer. Above 37.78, that's when you start targeting possibly 44 for calls, if anything. Good morning, Greg. What do you think about banks today? Well, banks is going to be based on rates, and let's see where the market goes. On top of that, I think Citi looks pretty decent. Guy Adami was talking about that on CNBC as his final trade. Funny enough, I like Trade City as well. But again, I need a break of 73.72 before we do anything. Goldman Sachs did fall a little bit, now at 407, kind of retesting that initial pop level, but not much there to trade. JPM still needs to break 171.51. It would be nice if we can hold these levels and possibly trade it, but I'm not holding my breath. Maybe for next week, if anything. Thoughts on PayPal news? I love that PayPal looks to buy Pinterest. I think that's great. I think that's bullish for the stock. Again, just another shopping, a retailer kind of hybrid model for them to integrate their PayPal payments systems. So again, I'm long PayPal. I like this move. Again, a lot of people say, whoa, look at that price tag for it. Maybe the sellers are looking at paying the inflated price tag on a Pinterest, but people are not seeing the future on top of that. Again, I think this is a short-term move. Anything below 225 is a buy for me. Morning, Carlos. You're thinking sideways action today, continuation to the upside for next week on SPY. I think we get a continuation into next week, absolutely. But right now, again, I said yesterday would be sideways. The Dow hit an all-time high, where Carlos was wrong. But again, I think kind of we're just going to hold that 50. We're nearing all-time highs. Nothing has really, some good catalysts, but nothing really crazy. 45, 49 is your all-time high on E-mini futures. But for the most part, I mean, we had that new that news regarding unemployment claims, which is nice. Not enough to move the needle. Tesla was a really great report, but not enough to move the needle on that stock. It's part of the Qs and part of SPY. So not a lot here to do, to be honest with you. Not a lot. I mean, all the action was really Monday and Tuesday, and if you were trading value stocks, it was yesterday. So that's where we are currently. I mean, I really wouldn't push the envelope to trade anything else. Really, the only thing I do like is Apple, which is really the only thing I have open. Thoughts on RTY for a run up to all-time highs? Let's take a look at RTY, which is the Russell 2000 futures, and look how choppy this range is. I don't see much here. I don't think you do either. If we start breaking above 2300, 2310, then you could target 2343 for a possible scalp, but I wouldn't test my capital on it as of yet. I do think IWM could get a little bit of run up. Energy is a big part of it. Banks are a big part of Russell. So again, we need banks to start pushing a little higher. We need interest rates to go a little higher. We need energy to go a little higher for Russell to really start cooking. Am I buying the Facebook dip? The Facebook dip for me, guys, and I've been saying it for a little bit now, is 315. I didn't get a chance to buy the Facebook dip, but again, 315, we came close. It didn't break my alert. It just tapped the 200-day, kissed it, and bounced. So no, this is not enough of a dip. Keep in mind, guys, not all dips are created equal. Again, if you run out and buy every single dip that is possible, sure, you'll make money, but you'll run out of capital to invest. So again, I'd rather wait for a nice discount, not just a small one. Nice jersey. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, I got my Ronaldo jersey. I ordered this literally the next day he got signed, or when it was available on the online store on Fanatics. And it took, what, I think 2 months to get. So talk about supply chain issues. But I have my Ronaldo jersey. What a great game against Atalanta yesterday. 3-2, Ronaldo with the winner. We have a great big game on Sunday against Liverpool at Old Trafford. I can't wait to watch it. I have a lot of soccer to watch this weekend since the Cowboys don't play on Sunday. They have a bye week, so got Liverpool and United. Great rivalry. And, of course, El Clásico, Real Madrid and Barcelona. What a great weekend for soccer, man. I can't wait. BITO December calls. Okay, so now we have the ETF, right? The ETF everyone's talking about, which is the Bitcoin ETF. I talk about that in terms in the Instagram Live. I don't have any volume yet. If we see an unusual options activity, fine. But again, maybe targeting 44, 45 isn't a bad idea. Again, we got to see exactly where we are. Again, this just came out. So again, we don't have much of a chart. If you're just charting Bitcoin, again, you can just do that. And you could see on the daily, again, we could retest those all-time highs. Ethereum came back down after testing all-time highs. So let's take a look at Bitcoin again. And you could see here, we broke all-time highs and kind of faded slightly here on the daily. It's just a little slightly pullback, no big deal. But again, I don't mind BITO for calls, but again, I need to see the volume. Level for Microsoft to add into long-term portfolio. Level to add. Now everyone's going to be upset at me. It's really, for me, it's 260. I know everyone will be like, what? That's going to take forever. Well, I want a dip, and I own shares, so I'm not in a rush. But again, 260 would be my level. If you want to buy a little earlier, 284 is fine, which is your 100-day. You have same here. By November, order the same week. And there we are. All right, guys, that's it for the day. GARCapitalFX.com. Make sure to take a look at that Instagram Live I posted. I'm pretty sure you guys will like it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the morning note. GARCapitalFX.com is the website. Again, appreciate you guys being with us every single morning. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the morning note. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to go catch some breakfast and some coffee. Glory, glory, Man United. Have a great rest of your day.